That's why we're seeing some consistent drought concerns, if not wildfire concerns. So gradually through the next couple of days, while we see this kind of bad combination of sorts, dry, some fuel really helping keep those fires from going, our wind speeds picking up, and the lack of rainfall, always important to make sure that you guys are at home, are staying extra fire-wise, and making sure that you're doing everything you can. Of course, we get a little bit of that moisture working through today into the afternoon hours, but not really enough to really see some drastic changes in that drought monitor when we do get that next update. Luckily, we aren't really just seeing a one and done, considering moisture still manages to push through late tonight into tomorrow for pockets of our coastal areas. Not looking to bring in some significant totals, but the moisture alone could definitely continue to bring some minor relief across. So we've been trending well below that month-to-date accumulation, whether you're in the coast, in the I-5 corridor, upper elevations. Really, we've seen it with drought emergency declarations being issued by the governor, and yet we have seen a little bit of that moisture early this morning, but not enough to really clear us out from any potential hazards across the board. Heading into your Friday late afternoon, early evening hours is where we get another low pressure system to want to bring us another push for some significant accumulation. And when it comes down to it, we barely even see trace amounts for some, maybe closer to 1/10 of an inch, but the focal point kind of following this similar pattern of just simply pushing well off to the northern cities. I'm talking areas like Portland, Seattle, Vancouver, really getting the bulk of a lot of the rainfall, giving us a chance for cooler temperatures to finally work their way into the forecast. A little bit of a bumpy ride between today into tomorrow. By Friday, we're trending back into those mid-60s and getting another potential evening, and then transition to some partly to mostly cloudy skies. By tomorrow early morning, we still get another push for some moisture throughout portions of our coastline, which in return mainly could just impact visibility for the area. So plenty to keep in mind here through the next couple of days as we kind of are still entering this little bumpy ride. It is Wednesday, and usually I say it's hump day, and it's a perfect day to really try to get over this hump of scattered showers clearing up. We get another maybe trace amounts in the forecast through the next couple of days, but looking at the back end of next week, the consistency in some above average temperatures still managing to work its way in. Clear here over the course of the next couple of days, we do get this pattern to clear out the wet weather that was for some areas. I mean, we've been seeing it. Jack actually having to put on that raincoat in Douglas County for the rain starting up. And yet out the door throughout the back end of your evening, tomorrow early morning, a similar pattern to where we just were with the cloud coverage lingering around. It's not until Friday where this next low really starts to attempt to bring us a significant amount of accumulation, but even then, we're barely even seeing trace amounts for some areas, and others, well, where the focal point is well off to the north, could definitely trend a little bit closer to 1/10 of an inch. Needless to say, it is helping keep our temperatures at bay. I mean, while we've managed